welcome to my little corner where there's no wrong way to play with paper. I hope you're having a very blessed week. And we're going to do this week's mini swap over on Ginger's Corner, where we take scraps of paper, we make embellishments, and we send them to all of our crafty friends. If you haven't joined a swap and you're interested, we have them in both Canada and the European nations right now, certain ones. If you would maybe be interested in hosting a swap in your area, just come on over to Ginger's Corner and let me know, because it is growing like crazy. It's so fun, so fun. Okay, now these are things you can use in your scrapbook, you can use in your journals, you can just make for fun, you can put on cards, lots of different ways. And every week we have a theme. This week it was called Winter Nights. Anything you do on a cold winter night was allowed. And you know, we're not sticklers. It's not verbatim. It doesn't mean you have to do all snowflakes. You could do whatever you want. Just tie it into the theme as best as you can. No wrong way to do it. Honestly, there isn't. Everything from stickers to stamps to layered paper is allowed. We do try to keep these embellishments flat, so keep that in mind, and you get all that information when you sign up, just because postage is kind of crazy, you guys know. And it went up, right? Now we're at 63 cents a stamp. Yeah, it keeps going up and the service keeps going down. That's not nice. I appreciate all of our postal workers. I truly do. But boy, I feel so bad for them because they have one heck of a task. All right, so I made some cocoa mugs and a little sentiment to go along with it. Hot cocoa is like a warm hug, is a hug from the inside. See, warm. I can't even read. Literally, I cannot read it. Hot cocoa is like a hug from the inside. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I had something else totally planned for this swap and it went awry. However, it's going to be a happy accident because you're gonna see it later in a different swap. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes we start creating and we walk away and we come back and we're like, that does not look like what I want. Some of my close scrappy friends had a good laugh with me yesterday because I don't know why I didn't see it. And I will reveal that when I do that for a different mini swap that's coming up, because you on Ginger's Corner, you can see all of the swaps. So if you're a working crafter or you just have a busy life, you can look ahead and see what swaps you'd like to be a part of and which ones you would like to do. You only have to make 4 embellishments. That's why the mini swap is so attractive to a lot of people. You're not obligated to make a whole bunch. You can take an hour, make 4 of them, send them off, and you get back 4 different ones of the same theme, but totally different. Like, it is really fun to see what other people come up with. Okay, so I did take a scrappy 6x6 pad. Now, it is a scrap to me because I've already used this line several times. I used this line a lot last year, and I need to use up some of these papers that I had left over. So in my mind, this is scraps. Scraps are not always those little itty bitty tiny pieces you guys see me use. Sometimes they're paper pads that are themed that we need to knock out, right? So boy, a lot of violent words, right? Knock out. We gutted paper. Yeah, okay. Okay, so let me show you what I did. And then I just had scraps of white. You guys know. I'm sure you guys have the same thing. You always have white scraps from journaling blocks, matting photos. We always have white scraps. So that's where these little ones come into. And this is what it looks like once I take my Stamps of Life die set through it. Now, this is the entire stamp die set. Talked about Stamps of Life many times. I will be happy to put the link below. If I forget, just comment. You guys know I read every single comment. I've had so much fun reading the giveaway comments from when I've been organizing my dies to enter for the giveaway. They have been awesome. I haven't had a chance to reply, but I have read many of them. Okay, so let's just get into it. So then these are pretty plain Jane, right? I mean, this is cute by itself, but I want to kind of beef this up a little bit. So I'm going to take my tri-blend markers. You guys know that's my tool of choice. And I'm going to go with the light side. I did some in the dark and I didn't like them as well. So just going to highlight what is already there. Now this does dry a little bit different color, okay? So that's the best thing about some of these dyes is it gives us a place of, for those of us who are not expert coloring like myself, it gives you a place to start from and just kind of go with what's already there. All right, so this is a True Color Fashion by Stamper's Journey oatmeal cookie. I really like it. Besides, it's a food name, right? We have to use it. And I'm just gonna ink this real quick. Hope you guys have fun creating. You know, I've just kind of been in a funk lately. I was talking to one of my scrappy friends yesterday, and you know, sometimes the holidays, as fun as they are so stressful, and they don't always bring out the best in me. And you know, I don't like that. I don't like that. So I am determined to, while I am resetting my scrappy space, I'm gonna reset my mood. Yep, that's what's gonna happen. I've decided. I do think that sometimes happiness is a choice. You choose your attitude each day. That's just my 2 cents. Little wisdom. I don't think how wise I am, but you know, I try. Okay, so now I'm just inking my cup. Do you have to do this step? No, but you only have to make 4, right? Let's spaz it, spruce it, spaz it. I'm spazzing over here. Let's spruce it up. All right, so what that does is it gives it a little dimension. And remember, this is a mini swap, so we want to keep it flat so that we're not paying a ton in postage. So doing little things like inking, highlighting, those are the things that are going to make your embellishments stand out and make them special. And let's be honest, stuff is not cheap, and we pay a lot more for a lot less detail. Seriously, we do. So now I'm just going to take and run a dab of glue across here. And then I'm going to tuck this in right here. And then we're just going to press it down. And it will be flat and beautiful. Okay. And then all I did was I took a Spellbinder's die. I'm just going to glue this right down here as well. And this Scotch tacky glue is amazing. Quick dry. Amazing stuff. It dries so fast and it's very strong. Okay, so now you could do a couple of things. You could take a marker and you could highlight your cup. You could take some stickers and you could maybe put a snowflake. Some of these are already kind of decorated. I'm going to choose not to do anything because whoever the recipient of these are can decorate the cups how they would like to match their layout. So that's my thinking. I mean, I did pull out some ephemera, thinking maybe some leftover ephemera from this collection that when I worked with it. And I thought, no, because what if they are doing snowmen? What if they're doing, pardon me, snowflakes? I don't want to limit how someone could use these. So then I took some more of this scrappy paper that I'm trying to use up, and I used my Spellbinder's die, and I just created this. And let me put my glue on, or else it'll clog up. Let's see here. See if I can get that on there. And I just took it and I stamped it, okay? Look at this little contraption one of my besties got me. This is so cool. I had to have her explain it to me, but her nephew has a 3D printer and made this. So when you are stamping, you can stick this here. Now, she said she saw it from someone else in a video. I've never seen this, so this is news to me. So then I can take this and the rubber bands hold it and I can ink it, right? Put this back so I'm not flipping. I always drop it and I always get ink on me. Always. I love this thing. Love it. And then I'm just going to stamp my sentiment, my little saying right there. And then one of my same besties made me this beautiful thing. Look at this. Isn't this amazing? Miss Mallory, thank you. You truly blessed my day. You truly blessed my day. And just like that, now I'm kind of in a hurry, but it stamps so nice because I don't have very good grip and I don't always want to stand, so I can push down on it and it, oh, look how nice the stamp is. I'm in love with these things. I'm in love with them. So then I can just sit here and redo this. Maybe Mallory, I know she'll watch this video. She can like put what it's called and you guys can look and find one. I'm truly blessed by all of you. Thank you for hanging out with me. For those of you that are doing this, thanks for seeing the example. I hope you're having fun swapping. Everyone else, a new swapper, I am going to step away, get things together, and I'm going to show you how to mail it. All right, so let's talk about how to mail your embellishments. You're going to get your information when you go over to Ginger's Corner and you sign up, which I really hope you come and join us. And then you're going to make your embellishments, 4 of them. Now, I was on more than one team, obviously, and you are going to put them in an envelope. So let's talk about how you're going to do that. I usually take a piece of cardstock, some old packaging, whatever you have available. I mean, I've even used cereal boxes. Nothing wrong with that. You're going to put your captain's address. You're going to put what team you're on so that your captain can sort your embellishments, okay? You don't have to, but I recommend you put your name on the back. You took the time to create a beautiful thing and put the love into it. So definitely, I like to know who made it, especially when I put them away and then I go back later and use them. I have so many names of so many amazing people that do the swaps that I forget who made what after a while. So definitely put your name on them. And then what you're gonna do, flip them over, okay? Now mine has 2 parts, so I'm gonna kind of stagger it. And you notice everything is flat. This is a mini swap. We want to keep this flat. And you don't have to, this happens to be a piece of cardboard that actually one of the participants mailed in. I saved it so I could reuse it. I mean, your captain's going to reuse whatever you use to send it back to you, okay? Most likely. I mean, that's not 100% guarantee. So we're going to flip them upside down and we're going to washi tape them flat. The reason we're going to do that is so that they don't all bunch up on one end of the envelope when you mail it. Let me see if I can get this washi started here. Okay, so then you're going to washi tape them flat. Washi tape does tear paper. It's not supposed to. I know it's not supposed to, but it does. So again, make sure you're flipping them upside down, all right? And I'm just going to do that 4 different times. Whoops, look, it's rainbows. All right, so I'm just gonna washi tape them down. No rhyme or reason. They were all made with the same love, right? So I don't need to worry about which one goes to where. Now, I have had several questions on, now if you don't have 2 pieces of paper, you could flip this and put the last one over here if you don't want to overlap them. This one I happen to have 2 pieces of paper, right? So I'm going to put it here, okay? You do not have to make 4 identical items. You can totally make 4 different things and send 4 different things. A lot of the gals do what's kind of like a batch creation where you make all 4 the same, but you don't have to. There's no wrong way. Do it however you like. Just do your best to stick to the theme, okay? Once you have your 4 embellishments, whether they're identical or 4 different things, I mean, I could have done snowflakes. I could have done snowman. I could, you know, different things, you know, who knows? I know when we lived in Montana, we used to build snowmen at night. Kind of crazy, but we're crazy. So anyway, so then you're going to put it inside and see how that helps keep it all flat. You're also going to include a self-addressed stamped envelope. You're going to address it to yourself and from yourself, and 90 cents postage. Then if you want to know, you can put your team swap name. I do that. That's me. And then you're going to fold it up, stick it in here, seal it up, and just like that. Now, I do recommend that you tape your envelopes because, like I said last week, mine arrived slit this way, like literally. I always tape these edges, and apparently now I need to put a thing of tape across it and make it Fort Knox. I don't even know how that happens. How does that happen? But I do recommend that you tape them. Then you are going to drop it in the mail to your captain. And just like that, in a couple of weeks, you'll get back 4 embellishments with the winter theme or whatever the theme is for that week. Okay, so I hope that you have fun. I really hope you'll come and join us. Again, we have swaps in Canada and in European nations. So come over, check us out. We're continuing to grow. It is so fun and amazing community. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for helping me bless other people through sharing our crafting abilities, right? no wrong way. We all have different paper. We all have different abilities. We all have different likes. We all have different tools. It's so fun to see what people do with a theme. All right, I will see you later. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.